It's Netflix original time. You never know what you're going to get with these. I'm always kind of excited and worried at the same time. Hold the Dark was a movie that I knew nothing about. The trailer appeared. I checked it out, thought, looks interesting enough. I'll get to it at some point. Until I noticed the name Jeremy Saulnier, who directed this. I absolutely adored Green Room and Blue Ruin, and that made me instantly want to stick on this movie. This is all about a character called Russell Core, played by Jeffrey Wright, who has written a letter by this lady, Medora in Alaska. She has written to him because a wolf has eaten her son, and it's happened to several other children in the town that she lives, and nobody is seemingly willing to do anything about it. So will he go and help? Her husband is currently fighting in a war and is unable to get home, and she hasn't told him about the tragic news about her son. So we get Russell travelling over to Alaska, meeting Medora and starting to get the lay of the land, finding out about this small village and how these people kind of keep everything to themselves, don't really climate too much to new people coming into the town, and he goes hunting for the wolves. But things transpire, and I don't want to spoil too much about this movie, but this is a very bleak, dark, foreboding movie that doesn't really leave you on a cheery end, although it does have a somewhat happy ending. It's all about people dealing with past traumas, current traumas, and historical bias against them. You have the character of Russell, who is a flawed character. He is there to try and reconnect with his daughter, who is close by, to try and put some things behind him and do that he knows best, and that's hunt wolves. He's wrote a book about them, and that's what he wants to do, but it's really elevated by the performance of Jeffrey Wright, who I have always thought is a fantastic actor, and here he really adds some subtlety to this character. The man always seems to be in the middle of these situations where he just doesn't want to be and is unsure about how to react. We also get Alexander Skarsgård as Vernon, the husband, the father of the child that's lost, and we get to meet him in Iraq as he is fighting the war, and he seems to be violent, but a man with a sort of true moral compass. He helps someone out at the start and then gets injured, and that's kind of all we know. Once he gets back to Alaska to discover that his son is dead, he kind of goes on a rampage of destruction to find the perpetrator against this crime. And it becomes rather bloody as it happens in these movies by Saulnier. You know, the violence is short, sharp, bloody, effective, in your face, and kind of steals the breath for you whenever it happens, because you're not expecting it. You have these moments of silence, of stillness, of the characters just being quiet in their surroundings, and then all of a sudden it happens. It's in your face. There is blood, there is bullets, there is explosions, and you're like, wow, where did that come from? And almost as quickly it is gone, and there is destruction and decimation everywhere. This is a movie that's not for everybody. It's measured, it takes your time, you have to go with it and follow on this bleak path that it is going. It's not a redemptive path for most of the characters on it. And the end of the movie is definitely one of those ones that is open for interpretation. It leaves it there for you to make your own mark on it. What do you think it is? What do you think the comment about the sky means? For me, I think it's all about being on your horizon, that bad karma that's just sitting on the horizon of these people just waiting to pay them back. But hey, I could be wrong. It's one time watch. I've just finished watching it. I've not had a chance to process it completely. But what I do know is that I did like Hold the Dark. I don't think it's as great as Blue Ruin or Green Room, but hey, that's personal preference. I still think it's a very good movie. I think it's a very measured movie. I think there's some good performances in it, some nice cinematography, as you would expect from Saulnier. Some vicious moments of violence, which you would expect as well, and they do come. And ultimately, a movie that left me going, yeah, that was interesting. I don't know if I'm in a rush to go back to check it out, but I definitely was captivated during it. I gave Hold the Dark 3.5 out of 5. I'd love to know your opinion of the movie, and especially the kind of scene with the machine gun fire, if you know what I'm talking about. I'd love to know your thoughts on that scene particularly, because I thought that was jaw-dropping. And let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on the movie, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.